Well. Can you guys see me? I bet you can't. This is how we are starting the adventure for this weekend in one of the most chilly places in Kiambu. As you can see, I am somewhere along Kiambu Road as usual, and it's so misty that the visibility is very low, and that is how we are starting our day's ride. Can you see the mist all over? Yeah, that's it. There's a bike. So the visibility is extremely low. So I want to welcome you to today's ride, and today's ride we are heading to Nakuru and Baringo County. We want to tour Nakuru and Baringo a little bit for the 2 days, that is today and tomorrow, and find out some of the exciting features that we can see over there. That is the Lake Baringo and other beautiful places. So stay tuned for a couple of episodes starting from this one, and I hope you enjoy it like you have enjoyed the last episodes, especially the one to Taita Taveta, Windani, Lake Chala, Rombo Circuit and all that. So I want to thank you for subscribing to GeoPoint Adventures. Let's get into the ride. So that's the weather for today, especially along this road all the way to Limuru and beyond, maybe until I get to Kimende, and the weather may maybe improve. So the road is very wet, and the visibility you can see for yourself. So it's good that vehicles have their lights on. I also have my lights on and my hazards on. I've also geared up my rain gear so that I am very visible from afar. And also the speed in such kind of conditions have to be moderate. Wow. This kind of riding requires extreme concentration. I can tell you one thing for sure. If it was not for my anti-fog visor in my helmet, I'll be so struggling here because of the fogging of the helmet. But because of the anti-fog film on the helmet visor, it helps to clear off any humidity forming inside the helmet, or whatever it is, any moisture that is forming inside the helmet, so keeping the helmet visor clear so that I can be able to see the road properly. Otherwise, without the anti-fog visor, the helmet and the film would be completely fogged up, and I would be forced to keep opening and shutting my helmet. And in such kind of conditions, you can imagine the kind of cold that is here. So I'm hoping the conditions may improve as I go by towards Nakuru, and maybe warmer temperatures ahead. I'm hoping so. So let's just wait and see. Someone driving without lights in these kind of conditions is actually endangering the other motorists on this road. And this is how you get to Limuru town. Here the fog is not as much as in the tea plantations back there. Oh, and I just noted that my bag is not closed. What kind of... I removed my... I removed my rain gear and forgot to close up the bag. Now it's just taking in water. Uh-oh. That's reckless of me. Can you see that? Luckily, I hope nothing got lost there. These things happen, man. Papa. That's good now. We can proceed. What kind of a driver is this? So I use the crash bar bags here, this side and this side, to carry some essentials like the rain gear, first aid kit, a survival kit. Then we have some tools. Oh, what kind of a guy? Surely. And a tire repair kit. Yeah, just something that can help me out in case I am stuck, because there's a day I got stuck inside Mount Kenya forest and I didn't have something that could have helped me save the situation. If you haven't watched that episode, maybe you can go and check out the playlist in there is a series I did for the Tharaka Nithi, where I was doing the tour to Embu and Tharaka Nithi County. Yeah, so it was quite unfortunate, but I made it out. So since then I have always been prepared in case of such kind of an eventuality, that I don't get stuck. So the road conditions today are quite cold and foggy and rainy. So I want to join now the Nakuru highway. I just got to viewpoint. Let me just have a quick stop over here, then proceed. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay, you're welcome.
You're biking to Naivasha?
No, I want to go to Nakuru.
Nakuru?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Can you see the conditions here? Wow. It's very, very misty, you can see. It's all cloudy down there. All cloudy. But the mist has, I think, has reduced a little bit as I have been approaching viewpoint. So the bike is holding up very well, and everything so far is intact. So let's keep going. Oh, niaje? Pidi? Timur? Haya. Kamera? Asa. Yako ya video?
Radio kwa video.
Ni. Ndo nafanya ni ya YouTube tu. Ya kuweka kwa YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Kazi.
So iko na record tu. Poa. So that's a viewpoint. The viewpoint of the Great Rift Valley. On my way to Nakuru and then Baringo. And then I can proceed further ahead. It's still very misty and very windy and very cold. Just got to Kimende, also a very cold region. That's the town of Kimende. So I'm now cutting through the forest here. The traffic is moving quite slow because of course the weather conditions here are not so good. So you can't go too fast in such kind of conditions, you know. There's a lot of traffic today. A lot of traffic. Let me try get into the mud a little bit. Now the traffic is beginning to tighten up. And I have to start looking for options. No. The off-roading outside the road here is not too good. It's a bit risky. Oh. It's a bit risky. So I think this is Soko Mjinga, if I'm not wrong. Don't be an idiot, man. These buses here called the Guardian, overtaking carelessly. Yeah, just go, man. And you can see the police are just right ahead, and holy shit. What is wrong with you guy, man? Guy just wants to hit me for no good reason. So I am now in Naivasha, and there's still a lot of traffic here. So this is the junction. If you want to go to Naivasha town, you take the left. So you take the left here, but I'm not going to Naivasha today. I've already done some adventure rides to Lake Naivasha, Hairs Gate, Lake Oloiden, Crescent Island. Then there's a Naivasha Orekule off-road. So there are quite a number. So for now, let's go to Nakuru town, and then from there I'll inform you my next destination once I get to Nakuru. So I'm going to Weybridge, and you can see the amount of harassment on this road from the motor vehicles. So many categorizing here. Looks like a big farm. Oh no, I think those are impalas, not cattle. Those are impala. There are so many. It could be a private conservancy maybe. There are so many impalas. Looks like some dots inside the farm. And now I just got to Weybridge, Gilgil. I think now it's time to take off the rain jacket and trousers, because the temperatures have started rising, and I don't want to be in that gear when the temperatures become quite hot. Usually because they are designed for rainfall. If you ride with them in hotter areas, they tend to trap a lot of heat inside the body, and it becomes so uncomfortable. So I think I'll stop somewhere and see if I can remove them. So welcome to Nakuru. I'll just bypass the city on this side without going into the central business district, because I don't have a lot of business there. I mean, I don't have any business within the central business district of Nakuru City. So I'll stop somewhere, then proceed, you know. Apparently this is how we get to Nakuru town. So much traffic, man. Nakuru. How do you guys survive with all this madness and craziness of the traffic? So there is no way out. Bro wants to go through there. This is crazy, man. This is extremely crazy. Nakuru City. Let's go, man. Oh, that was crazy. So as you can see, guys, I made it to Nakuru City, and I just stopped somewhere at Shell petrol station in Nakuru. Have a small breather, maybe have a bite, and then proceed. So like I told you, I'm gonna tell you what's next. So from this place I'll be heading now to Lake Solai, a small lake in the outskirts of Nakuru town, Nakuru City. So it's the home of so many flamingos. I hope so. I've not been there before, but I'm hoping to get there in an hour's time, then proceed to Lake Baringo. So welcome to Nakuru town and Nakuru City, and see you in the next video on GeoPoint Adventure. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. See you in the next video. As always, see you at the next point. Beautiful, beautiful lake.